We are Dave and Tiff, and in this series we are travelling in our motorhome Roma with our two dogs Zena and Luna, and we are heading off for France, Spain and Portugal. Hope you enjoyed this series. Having had a very busy time in Porto, we headed off and went inland towards Tomar. So leaving that site near Porto, and we're heading for Tomar today. As you can see, the weather is not so good, so we're heading away from the beach and then going back again. Anyway, bye bye Porto. Zena's got her headphones on because we're going on the toll road, which means that little bip and go up there beeps, and she doesn't like beeps. Anyway, let's hope it's a good journey. So we've arrived at a free air near Tomar. As I dragged by the dogs, start again. We've arrived at a free air near Tomar. I managed to get a spot. It's quite busy. And we're just heading into... I'm just being dragged by the dogs. This is ridiculous. And we're just heading in to have a nosy round. Yes, we are.
Would you look at that nice baby camper? Not see many like that.
Having had a very busy time in Porto with the noisy, bustling place, it was nice to come out to the Tomar town where it was much more relaxed. The main square in Tomar has the Church of Saint São João and the town hall at the other end. The statue in the middle is one of the founder of Tomar. Tomar is a charming Portuguese town with an extensive history. The town was founded by the Knights of the Templar. It is built along the banks of the Pegos river. To the convent we go. And what appears to be the norm in Portugal is flanked with cobbled streets.
Oh, you can go through there, look, as well.
Yeah, I think you have to pay.
Does it say there? There you go. English, red one.
Yeah, and says?
Built over a former Benedictine monastery, 13th century. Since the early beginnings of the nation, contained the spirit of the Knights of Templar. It has served as a pantheon for the Templar masters, whose tombstone can still be found in here. The Rose Bell Tower are also outstanding features.
Oh, that's that church that's just been done.
That's the church there, yes. See, these are all the different sites. This has nothing to do with the convent. That's that church.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's the church we've just seen.
Yes, it is, yeah.
The fortified convent on top of the hill overlooking Tomar is regarded as one of the finest historical monuments of Portugal. No, you're not going in there. See, it spits fire at you. Oh, it still must be the convent. That's about it, I think, Dave. This is as inspiring as the convent gets from this way. We spent a lovely afternoon strolling around Tomar, and just soaking up the atmosphere. The following morning we headed up to the castle and left the doggies in the van. It is also known as the Convent of Christ. Pretty spectacular.
Should we know what the castle was first?
Yeah. And the instructions are there. Founded in 1160. Headquarters of the Order of the Knights. And then it went to Order of Christ in 1357. Very ornate.
Now that is part of the convent, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That's been restored well. Very impressive.
Ha detto che sono andati più in alto.
We're in the walls of the castle, and the actual site is in those trees there, just behind those trees, amongst a load more trees. And in the distance there is the train station.
As a coachload of people had arrived to go into the convent itself, we decided not to bother this time, but to head back towards the van and pick up the dogs to go for a walk to the aqueduct.
So yeah, the convent has got its own aqueduct. Look at that, bringing the water into it. Fantastic. So we're doing a walk to another aqueduct further upstream. It's about 2 miles each way from the site, I think. So we'll see how we get on. Well, we had a good night's sleep in the free air in Tomar, didn't we?
We had, yeah.
Last night. It was good, yeah. It was absolutely rammed. They were coming in till, well, it was busy when we got there, 2 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was dark.
Nearly full, but they were still coming in the dark and squeezing in everywhere. It's quite a big place. It's quite nice, actually, because you're between trees and things, aren't you?
Yep.
Little enclaves, so it's really good. They've got a toilet dump, a waste dump, water, loads and loads of bins, and it's right next to the town, but very peaceful. So it's really good air.
Yeah.
Spoke to an English couple yesterday that live in Spain, and they've been here 3 or 4 times to this air. It's one of their favourites. And then we did a walk in the morning. Are we going straight on, Tiff?
Yeah.
We did a walk in the morning up to the castle and the convent, and now the dogs couldn't come with us, unfortunately. It was overcast, so it was great for them to be in the van. And now we're doing a walk to a big aqueduct. But there's another aqueduct on the way to the big aqueduct.
I think it's the same sort of thing.
Yeah, it's just further down. So the path sort of follows the aqueduct, so here's the little canal thing. And we're coming up to another section of aqueduct here. Do we know if this is the actual one we're visiting, or?
No, I think there's another one further along.
There's another one, yeah. I thought there was a double-decker one further along.
No, you've still got a little bit to go. Pretty funky, huh?
Yeah, cool. How old is it?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't. I've just said this is a place you should come in and look at.
Well, it must. I'm assuming it fed the convent, didn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it's well constructed, isn't it, Tiff?
It is.
There's a lot of work gone into it.
Gave him something to do.
Luna, don't go too far. Might be a big grizzly bear coming around the corner that might get you.
A big paw print somewhere.
Oh,
There
gets
it
bigger
is.
here.
Come here, Luna.
Heel. Double sections of it coming up now. Looks like they're trying to reinforce it. There's some steel ties. Wow, it's a hell of a construction just for
It
that
is.
little bit of water. Channel's about 1.5 feet wide, that's all. Yeah, all this just to get water to your convent. It's a massive structure.
The trees are in the way.
Yeah.
How rude.
We'll walk down a bit further just in case you get a better view here. Oh, it's got to be 100 odd foot up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot more than that, probably.
Heck of a construction.
It's massive. Llangollen Canal. I don't think they're as big as this, are they?
No. Let's go down there.
And they obviously light it up at night.
Yeah.
And look, a very deep well.
Wow. Let me Google it. Aqueduto dos Pegos. Pegos.
Aqueduct head goes.
Dos Pegos. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Go on, carry
Nothing like that. Hold on, I'm trying to search.
on. Okay.
6 kilometres long, 180 arches, and was one of the main public works built in the 17th century in Portugal.
There you go. Said it was impressive.
Designed by Philippe Terzi in order to supply water to the Convent of Christ, linking the convent with the village of Pegos, whatever it is, on the outskirts of Tomar, where there were 4 natural springs. So there you go, that was built just for the convent. You were correct, Mr. C.
I was correct. Told you it wasn't very wide.
Oh, not.
I mean, look, stay there. There's my foot in it. Bit higgledy-piggledy on top.
Echoes.
Sure does. I wonder what this is all about then.
I don't know. Oh, that's a good view.
Yeah, get a good picture from here.
The following morning we stretched our legs and walked the dogs up to a little weir before heading off to a winery.
Come on then, up. You okay there, Tiffany?
Yes, it's a bit. I've only got my trainers on, so it's a bit wobbly underfoot.
Okay. Be careful.
I am. Oops, she says. Oop, and again. Senna.
So we think the reason for that weir was to allow water to be diverted down this canal that doesn't look used anymore. And behind the site, the Motorhome there, there is, looks like an old factory sending away in the trees. Still see the big chimney. I'm guessing the water was feeding that. What do you think, Zena? No comment. What do you think, Luna?
Woof woof.
No comment. Zena, where you going? There's the chimney that's at the back of the site. And there in the distance on the hilltop is the castle and
Convent.
the convent. It's quite a good little walk out, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice.
So that was just to stretch our legs before we drive down to just below Lisbon.
Yep, towards Sebital.
It's called what?
Sebital, something like that.
And yeah, we're going to stay in
A winery.
A winery, yeah. Book it online. And what's it called?
Easy Camp.
Easy Camp.
Portugal Easy Camp.
Portugal Easy Camp. Was it easy to book online?
It was eventually, yes.
Yeah, what happened the first time?
I don't know, I think their site must have been.
Off.
It just wouldn't, it just says sorry, something invalid.
Yeah.
Left it an hour or so and it was working. Philippe, we're going to see Philippe.
Yeah, Philippe. There's the remains of the old factory and the old chimney and the castle and the convent in the distance on the hill. Yep, I think it was definitely feeding this place because it seems to stop here. Look, it goes in there, look.
Pegos. It's the river Pegos. We are at the winery, Philippe Palhuca, and parked up, had our produce, 3 bottles of wine, 2 red, 1 white, 2 red, 1 white, and we'll be sampling them later. I've got my own personal swing to go on, and we're just going for a mooch around because you can just go wherever you want. Well, within reason, obviously. Very friendly staff, very nice. So far so good, except for the flies, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, but it might be a one-off today, but yeah, there's a ridiculous amount of flies.
So we've just had our lunch inside and we're going for a mooch around. So I should think they're almost ready, and there's lots and lots of them.
Look at this here, Tiff.
Look at that lovely lot.
Yeah.
Ready to be turned into wine. Fabulous. Hopefully a peaceful night. I've done that one. I've done the building and the vats. And these are all the lines as far as you can see. Oh, look, they don't seem to have any grapes on this side.
Maybe they've already been harvested.
Yeah, maybe that's how they do it. Different grapes, different wines, different times of the year.
I don't know why they don't get eaten by all the flies.
Well, you find your way back. Yeah, I'll just see the building. So yeah, it was €19, basically for these 3 bottles of wine and a free park up. Look, they're full of grapes as well. It's like sand here.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, you're right.
Very sandy.
Actually, come to think of it, I think Nadal's was like that as well.
I don't remember it as sandy. Wow, lots and lots
There
of grapes.
really are a lot of grapes, aren't there?
Yeah.
You're getting a good harvest.
Hopefully I'll have some good wine. And in that trailer behind that tractor, it's full of grapes, so they must be picking now. We did have a very peaceful night's sleep, although the workers were up and around by about 7:30 in the morning, and the flies were very annoying. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you next time as we head to the coast.